The air was thick with lantern smoke and the scent of aged rum. Pirates huddled in tight circles, murmuring over dice rolls and weathered maps. Their voices hushed in the wake of Blackshore's growing unrest. Among them, 2 figures stood out. An old trader with a sharp gaze, his fingers absently twisting the edges of his frayed scarf. Slipknot spoke in urgent tones, his words pressed against the silence like a man drowning in the weight of his own fate.
"Morningstar will be south by dawn,"
he muttered, tapping his knuckles against the wooden table as if convincing himself more than his companion.
"If I find him, first, if I pay what's owed, he'll take me in. He has to."
Shortchange scoffed, swirling the contents of his drink.
"And what makes you so sure you're worth it, Slip? Men are lining up for a place on the debt collector, thinking they can escape the grasp of the Regent. You think you're any different?"
Kezia, seated in the shadows, listened without drawing attention. She had heard exactly what she was waiting for. Morningstar. Passing mentions, occasional boasts from pirates who claimed they'd once stood before him. She knew better. She'd been face to face with him, but only once before, and that was enough. Now his name sounded like something more. A thread she must follow. Slipknot shook his head, determined.
"I've got 1 shot left before the Black Regent finds me. Morningstar may take issue with men who don't pay their dues, but he values honor, and I'd rather sell my soul to a man who understands debt than wait for the Regent to collect it themselves."
Kezia did not wait for more. The moment the pirates rose from their seats, she followed at a careful distance, shadowing their path through Corsairs' back alleys until they reached the docks. The ship was small, barely seaworthy, but it would take her where she needed to go. As Slipknot and Shortchange argued over supplies, Kezia slipped into the hold, burying herself beneath loose cargo, pressing herself into the shadows. As the ship prepared to cast off, unseen eyes lingered in the distance. High above the docks, nestled in the depths of Corsairs' fortress, Stygian Graves watched the events unfold with unsettling calm. He did not need to squint to recognize the shape of the desperation in the men below. Slipknot moving hurriedly, Shortchange muttering complaints, and the silent shadow slipping onto the ship's hold unnoticed.
"She thinks she's escaped,"
Graves murmured, turning towards his officers.
"Orders, sir,"
one of them asked.
"Prepare the ship. We follow."
As Kezia's stolen passage faded into the horizon, the Black Regent prepared its hunt.